Welcome back to City Wrap Ramadan. Ramadan can unfortunately make us a little lazier than we should be. We eat too much, move too little, and generally get out of shape. But with Eid fast approaching, how do we shed those Ramadan pounds? Joining us to reveal how we can shape up is Ali Raza Abid, the director of Coollook Aesthetic and Fitness Center. Welcome to the show, Ali.
Thank you very much. Thanks for having me.
Great. So tell us, what are some of the common fitness problems that people face during Ramadan?
As you rightly mentioned, actually, one of the main problems is that eating late, late at the night, iftar's function, and actually less exercises, more appetite for more sugary food. All this in the combination of less exercises, as I mentioned, it makes for many people that they see that they have gained a few pounds. My tips is here, first of all, don't be worried, but they have to make their decision at this moment immediately to get rid of those extra pounds. The reason is that the more they wait, the more challenging it would be, because the fats are going to be more resistant. This is the first thing. However, before I go to the second part of the tips, I would like to draw your attention to a very important fact here. Based on Julie Mears' study, the founder of Body Balancer in UAE, in 2012, the statistics shows that only 1.3% of the population in UAE are in the routine fitness program.
Wow.
Yes.
That's
Why? Yes, that is really alarming. While actually we have, on the other way around, obesity as one of the main major issues and concern about the health of the nation. So getting these two together, it shows that it is really, really dangerous, and we need a lot more than a few tips. And we need to do much more than only for Ramadan, inshallah. What I would say here, that we need to educate people. We need to create awareness for the whole nation to show the danger of having unhealthy lifestyle. That is what, as a founder of Coollook Aesthetic and Fitness Center, as a director and as the idea producer of this concept, I'm proud to say that we are now the pioneer of linking the education and creating awareness for the population based on every individual needs with tailor-made fitness program and aesthetic for all. We are trying to educate people. We give several hours of education, make people ready mentally for the transition of unhealthy lifestyle to the healthy lifestyle, to have a happier and healthier life ahead.
Lovely. You just mentioned that you want to spread the message of a healthier lifestyle. What are some of the routines that you would recommend people to help lose the excess weight?
Great question. What I would say, very easy. First of all, what you eat. Whatever you want to eat, just watch what you're eating. Thanks to the media, we all know now all the do's and don'ts, what to eat, what don't eat. We just need to apply it. Everybody around now knows that we have to cut or lessen the salt, fat, sugary food, sugar. We just need to not to cheat ourselves. If you cut the sugar on your coffee or tea, don't have biscuit or cake next to it.
Absolutely.
So yes, that is what they have to do actually. And they have to decide immediately. For me, I would say to the people that they watch this show, please set a day, set a date. Don't say after Ramadan I'm gonna watch. Say after Eid, next day of the Eid, I'm gonna start watching what I'm eating. So healthy eating is the first step, I would say. Second, going back to the aesthetic, 1.3% that I just mentioned, that they are only in the routine fitness program, I would say we have to promote having normal routine fitness program. By that, definitely I don't mean gyms or hours of spending in the gym for everybody, every individual in the UAE, which we know they are busy. Because many people, they might really not having time to go 4 or 5 days in a gym, 2 hours and spend. That makes them actually demotivated, so they do not continue. However, there are alternative solutions for that. We can go for quick fitness program, which again, I'm proud to say we are the pioneer and idea producer of this program in UAE, which I hope that many after us are going to continue and bringing out this kind of ideas. 15 minutes workout, 2 times in a week, tailor-made program for every individual that is enough for a person to stay in shape if it is knowledge-based and research-based, actually.
Great. So we watch what we eat, quick workouts,
Yes.
and more willpower.
Yes,
Uh,
that's for sure. But one more tip I would say, if a person doesn't really have access to centers like Coollook, for example, or any other center, or if they don't like to go to gym, which I'm not going to be surprised, at least go to the beach, spend 15 minutes, play with the children, take a ball, play with the children, or have fun. Run with your friends, chit chat, just watch the beautiful sunrise and sunset, use the nature around you, just move. That's the
Just
bottom
move.
po-
Good
yes.
message. Now, finally, I'd like to know, now during Ramadan, your body goes through dehydration, and it normally affects your skin the most.
True.
What advice would you give people to combat this?
That's very true. Not only during Ramadan. Now, this Ramadan, actually, we are having also the summer heat. So these two summer heats usually this affects and it brings the dehydration of the skin very oftenly. And now during Ramadan, as you rightly said, because of the lack of nutrition for the skin, also we are going to have the dehydration effect. So these two together and the combination of the together actually speed up the aging process, the dryness of the skin and tiredness of the skin. But there's a solution for that. There are 2 or 3 different treatment or tips that I would say here. Instead of using needles again in Coollook Aesthetic and Fitness Center, what we use is that the most modern technique, which is from Maya Beauty Engineering's, the patented feature they have, the pressurized oxygen, 98% pure oxygen pressurized deep to the tissue of the skin, which helps the skin cells actually to move and actively and better and properly, because we give them nutrition actually with this by the infusion deep to the tissue. With this, the cells work better. You have better nutrition for this. This is the first treatment which you could do. The second treatment is that, again, Aqua 21 moisturizing is a new treatment which we could say this avoid the dehydration because of the active ingredients of this of these treatments, which is the violet tricolor plant extract from the plant of the flower to avoid.
Lovely. It's great to know that apart from drinking more water, we
Yes.
have alternative treatments for
fresh
skin,
fruits and vegetables.
fresh fruits and vegetables. Thank you
Yes.
so much for being with us. It
Thank
was
you.
lovely to have you.
Thank you. Thanks
Great.
for inviting me.
Let's be honest, we could have